All right, guys, we are going to jump right into your vocabulary lesson. 5 words this week. So after you view this lesson, make sure that you use it as reference in case you forget, and make sure also that you are practicing and on Raz Kids, Yellow Planet vocabulary, the last one assigned with this week's date, and make sure also that you do all of the exercises. Wait until that you have practiced them a couple of times before you take your quiz, okay? So, the first word, let's do this. All right, let's look at it. How many vowels? We have one vowel. It is the I. Do you have anything to indicate us that it's going to be long or short? Well, we don't have anything else that is going to tell us it's going to be long, so we're going to assume it is going to be short. So let's sound this out. We have SH that says sh, I, f, t, shift, shift. All right, what does that mean to shift? Well, shift, it's an action, so it's an action word, so it's a verb. It tells us that something is moving. It is, let me see, it is, yes, it is moving. It is changing direction. For example, the wind shifted from north to south. Or the car shifted, meaning it went from one direction to another direction. All right? That's one of your words. Another word that you have is this one. Well, what do we see right here? We see this right here, and we know that this whole thing says shun. All right, so now let's focus on the front part. We have this vowel here, and it is closed between those two consonants, so we know it's gonna have a short sound. So let's do this. Section. Section. All right, what's a section? What is it, guys? A section is a part of something, all right? Meaning what? You can tell me, well, that's fine, Mrs. Colvin, but what does that mean? For example, if you are cutting an orange, you have sections now. So if I ask you, I'm cutting my orange, and I'm asking you, do you want a section of my orange? Meaning, do you want a piece of it, a part of it, all right? Let's move to the next word. We have this word right here. Okay, so what do you see? We have 1, 2 vowels. All right, those 2 vowels right here. So where are we going to cut? We don't have more than 2 consonants. We have just 1. Well, usually we cut before, but you know what? Today, for our purpose, we're going to cut after. We know this E is in between those 2 consonants, so it is going to be a closed vowel, meaning it's going to have a short sound. And this one, well, it's followed by consonant here, so it is going to be closed, and it is going to have a short sound. So let's do this. S, e, o, act, l, sell, act. Select. All right, what does that mean to select something? What do you do when you select something? For example, when I go to the store, I like to select my fruits. What do you do when you select something? You choose. You're right. You are choosing. You are making a choice. Very good. next word. I am going to give you this one because it has a pattern that we did not study yet. That's something we're gonna be doing. Well, I guess, let me see. Let me change my mind. We are going to do this one. What do we know when this letter right here changes from changes to plurals? Let me give you an example. We have one baby, but we have two babies. All right, that becomes the plurals, right? And meaning more than one. So babies, this whole thing says ease. So we're gonna use that and we're gonna carry it here. All right, it says ease. So I'm gonna put this right here. Okay, ease. All right, so we have this portion right here. Well, you're telling me we have ER, so it should say right? Let's try. Ease, surreys. Does that make sense? It doesn't really make sense. So we are going to assume that those two don't connect together, all right? And because it is this E right here is between two consonants, it is going to be short. So let's do this. Ease. Series. Does that make sense? Series. Not really. So if it doesn't, it's okay. No big deal. We try again. Remember, when I tell you it's all about trial and error, it is all about trial and error. All right. Let's cut it here. Maybe we didn't cut it where we should have. All right. So then, now the E becomes open. There is nothing behind it. And that means it is going to be long. So let's try it. Ease. Series. All right, a series. What's series? It's a noun. All right, it's a thing. For example, we talk about series of TV shows, series of books. All right. Have you read all of the book in the Harry Potter series, for example? Or there is a series of 2 or more games in a row. All right. So what do you think the word series mean? The word series. What do you think? All right. Well, series is a number of similar things. All right. People or events that follow one another. For example, a series of books. All right, there are a number of similar books having the same character, right, the same type of stories, or a series of games, meaning it's similar games taking place, all right, following each other. All right, we have one more, and let's do this one. All right, how many consonant, not consonant, vowels? 1, 2, and we have this one here, but we notice it is AR. AR says R. What can AR say at the end of words? It can say R, it can say R, but it can say too. Remember, it's a little tricky. So let's see, how are we gonna cut this? Well, let's try to cut it here, and we know AR is gonna work by itself. All right, so let's try, because we didn't have 2 consonants, so we have to make a choice, cut after or before. Well, we're gonna try to cut after. So the I is between 2 consonants, so it is going to be closed, meaning it's going to be short. Right here, there is 1 consonant after, so it is going to be closed, so it is going to be short. So it's going to say E, and it's going to say A. Let's try. S, E, S, M, Sim, E, O, Il, let's try. I'm going to give you this one. It's going to say similar. Similar. Right. What is similar? Something that is similar. Let me see. This color is similar to my shirt, meaning it is the same, right? All right, meaning it is alike, it is the same. All right, so that's pretty much it. Those were our 5 words. Make sure you practice. If you have any questions, make sure you ask. You guys get this.